Welcome back to Furniture Industry News, your go-to source for what's happening across the furniture world. Today is Friday, March 21st, and we've got a lot to cover. Steady but shaky retail trends, home buying insights that could affect furniture sales, falling container rates, a bold new upholstery company launch, and a major recall from Walmart.com that furniture pros definitely need to know about. Let's dive in. February may have looked calm on the surface when it came to furniture retail, but dig a little deeper, and some cracks are starting to show. According to the latest trend tracker data, while overall retail activity stayed mostly steady, there are signs that not everything is as smooth as it seems. Some regions showed dips in store traffic and consumer confidence, and independent retailers are reporting that sales are beginning to feel more volatile. Now, it's not a full-blown downturn just yet, but it's something worth paying attention to. Consumers are still spending, but they're being more cautious. Larger retailers with broader assortments and bigger marketing budgets are weathering this better, but smaller stores are seeing uneven traffic and increasing hesitancy from buyers. Promotions are starting earlier and running longer, and there's more pressure to discount just to keep volume moving. It's not panic mode, but it's definitely a moment to start watching trends a little more closely than usual. This ties right into some new insights from a new study on home buying patterns. And let's face it, home sales and furniture go hand in hand. The big takeaway? More first-time home buyers are entering the market, and they're skewing younger than in years past. Millennials and even Gen Zers are buying homes at a growing pace, especially in suburban and smaller metro areas. That's potentially great news for furniture retailers, but there's a catch. These buyers are stretching their budgets and being extra careful about big-ticket purchases. The data shows they're prioritizing multifunctional furniture, value-driven options, and pieces that fit smaller or non-traditional spaces. This generation also leans heavily on digital research and online reviews before making a purchase. So retailers need to be visible, trustworthy, and able to explain the value of what they're offering. Another interesting piece of that research is the rising trend in phased furnishing. Instead of buying everything up front, a lot of younger home buyers are furnishing one room at a time. That means more opportunities for repeat business, but only if retailers stay engaged and top of mind. Email campaigns, social media follow-ups, and design services could help turn a one-time sale into a long-term customer relationship. Now, let's shift gears a bit to talk about logistics, because shipping costs continue to be a hot topic in the industry. There's some good news on that front this week. Spot container rates to Los Angeles just dropped another 9%. That puts the average spot rate around $4,900 per container, down from over $5,400 just a few weeks ago. For furniture importers, that could mean real savings, especially for those bringing in product from Asia. After months of rising costs due to Red Sea disruptions, port congestion, and fuel surcharges, this drop is a breath of fresh air. But it's not expected to last forever. Industry analysts think rates could bounce back up as we head into the summer shipping season, so now might be the time to lock in contracts or pull forward some shipments if you can. The freight rate decline could also give retailers some margin breathing room, particularly those who've been hit hard by surcharges and long transit times. It may not lead to immediate price drops on the showroom floor, but it might help ease some of the cost pressures that have been squeezing profit margins lately. Speaking of changes in the industry, there's a brand new player in the upholstery game that's making waves already. Artisan and Lane has just launched a new upholstery company, and they're aiming to do more than just sell sofas. The company, founded by industry veterans, says it's focused on rethinking the retail landscape, with a mix of fast lead times, customizable designs, and tighter retailer partnerships. What's different here? For starters, they're targeting middle and upper middle market customers with styles that are trend-forward but still accessible. They've built their production pipeline with flexibility in mind, offering semi-custom options and promising significantly shorter turnaround times than many competitors. They're also being very intentional about retail partnerships, working closely with stores to offer localized assortments along with in-store support, rather than a one-size-fits-all national program. It's a bold strategy in a market that's been craving innovation, and if they can deliver on the service and quality they're promising, they could carve out a strong position pretty quickly. Now, let's wrap up with something that all furniture professionals need to be aware of: a large-scale furniture recall that was just announced by the Consumer Product Safety Commission. Nearly 29,000 chests sold on Walmart.com are being recalled due to serious tip-over risks. The recall covers the BHG, Better Homes and Gardens, 5-drawer chests, and the issue is that they do not comply with the latest stability standards. Sadly, one injury involving a tip-over incident has already been reported. If you're a retailer, supplier, or service provider connected to Walmart or similar distribution channels, this is a good reminder to double-check that all products in your lineup meet current safety standards, especially for storage pieces like dressers and chests. The CPSC has been cracking down more aggressively, and tip-over risks remain one of the most heavily watched safety issues in the category. Consumers who bought the recalled chests are being advised to stop using them immediately and contact the manufacturer for a full refund or repair kit. For professionals, it's a moment to make sure your teams are trained to spot compliance issues and that your sourcing and QA processes are keeping up with updated federal rules. So, that's a wrap for today's episode. From steady but shaky retail trends to promising new upholstery ventures and shifting homebuyer behavior, there's a lot moving in the furniture world right now. Whether it's shipping savings or safety standards, these are the kinds of details that can make a big impact on your business. So staying in the know is more important than ever. Thanks for tuning in to Furniture Industry News. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future updates. We'll be back soon with more of what matters most in the furniture industry.